Are there any football stories, events, historical moments which are unknown, but in your opinion, more people should know about?
Well, it's something that really interested me is wartime football, because I think it's obviously, how long the war lasted, and it just seems to be swept under the carpet that, and then there was a war and then football carried on. But, these lads were playing football, arguably in a time that was a lot more dangerous than any other time to play football. Thousands of fans were still coming to watch them, and they were putting their own lives on the risk, everyone, because they wanted to just enjoy the sport. So in terms of football and history, I think that's something that's certainly interested me, and then not only that, they're playing for other clubs, because they didn't make the leagues nationwide. They made them like Northwest leagues, whatever, North versus South, stuff like that. So you've got Man United players playing for Liverpool at Anfield because they were close and they were deployed there nearby or whatever. And like obviously doing the Billy Little book, he played for Chelsea and he played in Scotland and stuff like that. So I think that whole era is just something that it's just so easy to say the war stopped football, nothing happened, but it didn't really. All these lads were still playing. They were robbed of the best years. They scored hundreds of goals, made hundreds of appearances, but they don't count for anything because it was during a war, which, in my opinion, if anything makes it more valuable what they did, it shouldn't just be completely ignored. But I think maybe that's something that a lot of people don't realise.
Well, the only real famous example of football war is that Christmas in 1914 during the first, where the British and German forces went, it's Christmas Day, let's not try and kill each other, let's just have one day of truce. And they just ended up playing football in no man's land and sharing different foods, culture, all of that.
Yeah, but that wasn't an official day, it was just a poignant moment in the middle of a war, which has probably meant a lot more than the other games did. But, as you say with the other ones, the referees, the full stadiums, people are coming, turning out, and if you think the community there, especially within Liverpool again, where they get bombed so often, for them to go and have a moment where they can all feel normal rather than brushing the streets of rubble or being scared of being bombed, to just have that moment of peace, relative peace amongst each other, and forget about the bigger problems and causing the team an idiot or moan at them for giving the ball away and just get normality back. You can imagine how important that would have been as well.
I can just imagine some of the logistical problems with that. Where's the goalkeeper? Well, we had a battle. Yes, we won, but he didn't make it.
Yeah.
So I could imagine a bunch of that happening during the war.
Yeah, well, and you got the managers as well. They were probably all too old to fight, so they're essentially doing what I do with my six-a-side team, where you're texting people last minute to come and fill in, and you're desperately calling the 15th person and you're down the list saying any chance you can play tonight. That's what they're doing. But then they're going to go and play in front of 60, 70, 80,000 people in the stadium. It is mad when you think about it.